Okay guys, I am back for another video. I know it's been a while, but I've been busy with uni, blah blah blah. You don't need to know why, but I'm back. And because my goals and what I'm doing in the gym now is different, I wanted to talk about a different topic. So not about the dark side, the problems that I have experienced with bulking and gaining weight, but the dark side of actually dieting and I think this is relatable to people who have also struggled with perhaps an eating disorder or food difficulties in the past. And it's something that I've not really seen talked about or documented, and I think it's because people want to present the fact that now they are okay. They have recovered, they are out of it, they are okay, and I do not think this is the case. And I'm not saying this is the case for everyone who's struggled in the past, but I think this does affect a lot more people than they talk about, so let's get to it. So just to provide a bit of context for you guys as to why I am dieting, people might be saying, you don't need a diet, but summer is on the horizon, and it's my birthday and I'm going on holiday and I want to look my best for that. And by bulking and carrying on, I am going to be accumulating body fat, and I do not want to be going on holiday feeling really uncomfortable in how I look. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to look your best for an event, whether it be a holiday, a wedding. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's not disordered, that's being human. So I'm following Becca's 12-week bikini guide to just lose a bit of fluff, just so I can look my absolute best for my holiday and that. And another thing is that it's a change, so you know, it's not just about increasing foods, it's a change, it's decreasing foods, increasing expenditure, it's something new. And this means that when I do go back to the gaining, bulking, off-season phase, whatever you want to call it, I'll enjoy it more because it's not so repetitive, it's something new, it's a new stimulus, it's a new event, and then I'll enjoy it more, and I think I'll be able to give more to it when I do that. So that's where I'm currently at. So first I want to talk about social media and what is presented as the dark side of dieting. When you perhaps are in a calorie deficit, you're competing, you're prepping. This is something that I see everywhere. And this is that there is this dark side, and these are like side effects of what happens when you do decrease your calories quite low and increase your expenditure. So this is things such as feeling extreme hunger. It affects your sleep, it affects your mood, you become really moody, you become really fatigued, really tired, and this can not just affect your performance in the gym, but just daily activities, like you don't have the drive and motivation to do perhaps your work, schoolwork, university work, your job, there's socialising. It affects absolutely loads of things, and this is negative, right? This is how people perceive this as negative. It's negative. Yeah. So that's a quick summary, but for me, and perhaps for the others who have experienced difficulties with food before, this is different, this is totally different. So what I'm going to say is that we do experience these side effects, this dark side, the same. We experience the extreme hunger, we experience feeling fatigued a lot easier. Of course we do. It's not going to affect our bodies differently, not at all. But what is different is how mentally we perceive these side effects, so to speak. We don't perceive it negatively, we actually experience it quite positively. It's kind of enjoyable. So for me, when I've been feeling hungry or even more tired, I kind of like it, and I'm going to explain why now. What happens up here, and this is not proven, this is my opinion, and I have used literature to support what I'm about to say as well, so yeah, it's not just a total hypothesis, but it's also not just me making up crap, is that when you do diet, and you are experiencing the extreme hunger and the tiredness, this is mirroring the side effects of when I had my eating disorder. So these mechanisms of feeling in control coming back, and you're experiencing that positive because the anorexic part of your brain is coming back, and that's making you feel in control, and it stimulates more positive emotions as a result because you're feeling back in control. And you might think, well, what's the problem with this? That's alright, you're feeling kind of more in control, it's positive, you don't actually feel crap about the fact you're dieting, that's good, right? And to an extent, yeah, it makes it easier. Like, I don't really struggle to diet, I don't struggle with the concept of it at all. Where the problem comes in, and where this dark side of dieting, when you have struggled in the past, comes in, is that this can become hella addictive, hella fast, and I've already sort of felt this. You just want to keep going, you want results now, and because you feel in control, you want that gratification more and more and more because it's positive reinforcement, and you just want to keep that going. So what you're going to do, you're going to keep going, whatever it takes. You're going to cut calories however you can. You're going to increase expenditure, you know, more cardio, just going for more walks, however you can. And that can happen so easily, and it's very easy to fall back into that trap. And before you know it, you're potentially back in a cycle of disordered eating behaviours, and then obviously you've got to get back out of that, and it's really not easy to get out of. So this is where I and other individuals need to be careful, and this is where I feel now I'm at a place where I am careful about it. I can monitor my food intake and the exercise that I'm doing and my emotions surrounding that, and I can stay in control and not let it get out of control again. So how am I going to do that? It's easier said than done, it really is. But I've got a few strategies now that I'm implementing to make sure that I do not go back to disordered behaviours at all. So one is daily reminders, just sitting and thinking about it, that I feel better, stronger, had to do it, than just being skinny and unwell. Much better. And I get that reinforcement as well from when I do my gym sessions, so I'm still feeling my body with enough food to lift. Like, I'm not depriving myself massively. When I say I'm cutting at the moment, you know, my calories have gone down a couple of hundred to what they were. Cardio's gone up a bit, but it's nothing extreme at the moment. Yes, it will go up quite a bit when I'm close to the goal, but again, nothing extreme. I will be eating enough to fuel my body. And I'm lifting heavy at the moment. I'm still lifting heavy. My lifts are actually going up as opposed to down, even though the deficit and the expenditure, deficit is going down, expenditure is going up. That's what I was trying to say. And oh my god, it feels incredible. Absolutely incredible. Still feel strong. And I know that if I take it to extremes, I will not be able to do that. And I do not feel good about it when I do that, whereas I feel great when I lift heavy. I need to think about my future goals and health as well. If I do take it to the extreme, I'm going to be at a risk of losing a lot of muscle mass. Well, a lot, I ain't got a lot, but losing the muscle mass that I have accumulated over the last year. And I don't want to do that, because then I'm back to square one and I've got to start again. Because I want to take bodybuilding, or whatever you want to call it, I want to take it as a career. I've learned over the past few months of my life that this is something that I want to do with my life. You know, I don't know what sort of career I want to do with it, but I want to work around the fitness industry. It's become an absolute passion for me, and in the future, yes, I do want to compete. And by taking dieting to an extremity, it does set all that back, rightly or wrongly, and it's damaging to my mental health and physical health. Like, if I take dieting to an extreme, I run the risk of, you know, messing up my hormone system again. It's taken me years to get my hormones back to a sort of healthy cycle, because I totally messed them up when I was in my eating disorder, and you know, I'm back to being healthy. I don't want to set that back again, because I just don't. Why would you want to do that? And also by being, you know, not just being like free about it, because if I can freely make the choices, I know I'm going to make stupid choices like cutting calories down, eating 0 carbs a day because my brain's telling me to. So what I'm doing is I'm following, cheeky plug again, I'm following Becca's Bikini Guide, which is absolutely bloody fantastic. Couldn't recommend it enough. I will leave the description below. Hasn't told me to do this, but I honestly think it's fantastic. And for me, having a plan that I follow means that I'm not going to take anything to extremes. Yes, some days might be different. Like, if I have a crazy leg day, I might slightly go over my carb. Some days I might be slightly under. I might do an extra cardio session to what's been said to do, because I feel that I can, but nothing extreme. I'm going to do nothing extreme, and that is going to be my absolute guideline. So yeah, that's it. That is it. That's what I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching if you've watched it all. I will be documenting this cut more in terms of how mentally it's challenging me. If you want to see the physical changes, I'm not comfortable doing it. I don't really like, hence why I've not really shown this. It's just because it's warm in here. But I will, because I want to keep it real, and I want to show you that I am now in a place where I'm becoming confident in myself and how I look. And if you do want me to talk about anything, or you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Drop me a follow on Instagram, Lucy Cook Fit, if you want to see more sort of daily posts and updates as to my gym progress and my progress with my cut. And yeah, if you do want to subscribe and share, that would be fantastic, just so I can get this message out to so many more people. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.